We're talking to Gus Simms, who's telling us about playing the trombone, the double bass, and the piano.
I was just wondering if somebody walked into the room and heard that bass and they looked around. I said, man, he doesn't have a bass player.
That's right. They're looking at the TV screen, and the only thing there is Mr. Simms. You told us, Gus, that you went to Armstrong High School, which was the home for a lot of talented people in the Washington area.
Absolutely.
You went from there to Howard University.
Right.
Where you did you major music?
Music major, right.
Oh. Yeah. Do you teach?
Past tense. Up until this year, right.
I see. I see.
Right.
Have you
retired now?
Have you earned your living as a musician since high school?
More or less. I've had a couple forays into other areas, sales.
But you keep coming back to music.
Yeah, keep coming back to music, right. Music is...
How many hours a night do you play at Gary's?
5 hours.
Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday.
What time do you start?
5:30 to 10:30.
Yeah. Got a nice little room there, and you sit back by yourself.
Right.
And got a nice grand piano.
Right.
And you bring along your buddies in the form of a tape machine.
That's great. That's amazing how you do that. That's great.
Right.
Cuts down on overhead.
Right. Well, I would like to have the overhead, but...
of course.
Sure.
Of course.
Right.
The business just doesn't support it very much anymore.
Right.
What are you going to play for us now?
This time it's going to be Darn That Dream.
Oh, that's a great tune. I love it.
We're ready.
You got two there. You got I Should Care, and before that, a little bit of Darn That Dream. That's very nice.
Yeah, he and the tape machine are having a fight with each other.
Yes.
You'd never know it. You'd never
Well,
know
I
it.
tell you, you are some kind of two-fisted piano player.
Yeah.
Holy
Too kind,
cow.
too kind.
Do you practice much?
Not really.
Because you play 5 nights a week, you don't practice?
Partially, but one of the things that I want to do now is something I never had the luxury of doing, and that's practicing. Now that I'm no longer gainfully employed during the day, I want to practice for myself.
Well,
So
did this-
playing 4 or 5 hours a night doesn't wear you out. You still want to practice.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, when we come back, we'll talk more about Gus Simms and what Gus wants to do with the piano. I would have loved to have been your neighbor when you were learning to do all this.
Yeah, I would. I think that would be a real treat. You know? We'll be right back. Don't go away, folks. This is All About Music. Ed Walker, Bill Mayhew, and our guest, Gus Simms.